Please help me welcome Inge Morales from ZIO.
So you guys know I do retail, I do marketing. It's my passion. It's why I started Smarter HQ, and it's why I started ZIO. And really, what is ZIO? ZIO's focused, and interesting thing, we are a post-revenue pre-product company. So to say we're seed stage is kind of interesting, but more specifically, ZIO exists to deliver business-critical customer insights for retailers, but also, and this is a big shift for me in the market, we're delivering those insights through vendors who power marketing on behalf of retailers. So what's that mean? What customer insights, shopper insights? Yeah. Let's take Brad Pitt for an example, or you guys for an example. Our job is to understand who this individual is historically, in the moment, in real time, as well as predictively. So looking at this person in a future state. And what we can deliver, what we have to deliver really, is an understanding of this customer's value to the retail brand. When I say that, it's to the retail brand, but it also is that value is manifest through stores, through sales channels, through specific product lines as they manifest in the stores. Our job is to understand not just the product they buy, but why they buy that product. Are they early adopters in the life cycle? They just like to be front and center. They like to be the first ones out the door with the new product, or do they look at the product when it's new, expensive, and they wait to buy it until it goes on sale? We want to get into the psyche. We need to understand who these people are in order to mobilize them. That as such, that leads us to the message that will make them buy. It leads us to the offer when we need to use an offer to help them buy, to push them back into the sales cycle, especially reflective of, is this a high-value disengaging customer, but they have a huge predicted customer lifetime value? We may choose to mobilize an offer. And then ultimately, the marketing channels. So email's borderline free. My ability to personalize a website is free. Display ad is not free. Display ad gets expensive. So mobilizing the right channel with the right offer to the right customer at the right time in order to get them to do exactly what we need them to do in the moment, that's been the holy grail. That's why I started Smarter HQ. Smarter HQ didn't necessarily get there. We made great progress. It found its home, but there's still a gaping hole in the market. So ultimately, ZIO knows you as a person, and that is the opportunity. We know what motivates you, we know what inspires you, and we mobilize that data. The other part of the value message that is equally important is we can use this awareness to help retailers find shoppers who look just like you. We'll talk about that when we move into the IP. So I mentioned it, briefly. We sell to retailers. Retailers have this problem, and that's an obvious sell. The more interesting one is, guys, artificial intelligence. How many of you have seen that come across? Choose one. Facebook, LinkedIn, in the last, let's say, like 15 minutes. Okay? Artificial intelligence, neural networks, all the data, it's the rage. Okay? But the more interesting thing is there can be real value behind it beyond the buzz. And every vendor in the marketing tech space, some 3,600 of them, are trying to get to real machine learning. They want to get predictive. They want to market against who you are as an individual and unlock those opportunities. So for the first time ever, I'm building an engine that is actually selling direct to retail, but also directly to marketing tech vendors as an embedded component of their tech stack. We currently have a proposal contract to close roughly about $600,000, which is pretty good. Again, we don't have a product. And vibrant pipeline. Lots of opportunity, ACVs through the roof, and we can dig into that at a later point. It's more fun to talk about why are these people buying something that doesn't exist yet? And it really comes back to them having faith and trusting in a company and in some people that have delivered in the past. So as we look at Smarter HQ, what I took out was really, it was an intelligence engine, and it was producing about 70,000 pieces of data. And those pieces of data delivered marketing programs, a few hundred of them. The more interesting piece of that is when Forrester dug in, we were delivering an incremental value of 15%. So if you were a $100 million retailer over 3 years, that would be $45 million in incremental revenue, and that was great against 70,000 pieces of data. The new model, the engine produces 300,000 pieces of data, which leads to thousands of marketing touches, marketing opportunities that don't just align to the fact that I've got product I want to move, but they align to the fact that you will buy that product. It's marketing at scale, it's personalization at scale, and it is really what my retailers have been asking me for the last 15 years. So the other piece to this is they love the promise, but they also love IP. They love what makes us unique. And we've got 4 different components that are really important. The first one is we have the ability to recognize people out in the wild. So you are not engaged with the retail. You've had a relationship, maybe just an in-store relationship. Through using some commercially available technology, I can actually find you out in the wild. I can identify you so that if you come to that retailer's website, we can then give you appropriate messaging that's reflective of who you are. The next piece is this concept of enterprise intelligence. I need to understand who you are at the brand level, but also down to the store level. I need to understand the fact that, you know what, you will browse the skinny jeans online every week, but you're only going to buy them in the store. That's so critical in my messaging strategies. And that's what our enterprise intelligence platform does. The other 2 pieces are really unique, and this is brought to us by my new data scientist. I'll introduce you to him in a sec. But we actually have the only gap-proof method of data valuation, which means after we build this amazing data environment that's unlocking all of this customer data, it's an asset on the books. It adds millions of dollars of value as an asset to our clients' businesses overnight. And ultimately, this is a team effort. And you know, I got to give a shout out to Jay Greaves. He's my data architect. He's done some amazing work, including the ability to look at all this data in about 100 milliseconds in order to understand who you are, as well as Ruben, my data scientist, out of Bloomington. Now, another shout out for Bloomington. Brings the intelligence, enables the intelligence that creates the insights that gives us those paths of monetization. So where we're at, we are doing our seed round starting in January. We already have the basic designs for the product in market. We've already done the validation. It's time to actually start building. And we are looking for some staff. So if you know Tableau really well, please look me up. And guys, that's ZIO in a nutshell. So family, feel free. And thank you.
Just one. All right. Angel, where does all the data come from? How do you collect it? How do you get your fingers on it to pull it into this hiring engine?
Excellent. We pull website data, mobile site data, mobile app data in real time. So kind of the traditional, if you're familiar with pixel tracking. But then we also pull in order management data, which is what happens after that order leaves the warehouse. And it also is what happens when you send that order back. So we pull that data in as well as in-store data. We munch it all together, and that's also the foundation of all the metrics, all the models, and all the insights we produce. It's very much first party, which is very white hat. But we're using really the retailer's standard data footprint, and really the extracts that they support natively, which is kind of nice for them as well.
So I'm going to keep digging in on this question because I'm very interested in it. But I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of social media tracking. Like I'm on Facebook for J. Crew's site, and I'm looking at a pair of skinny jeans or something. Obviously you're going to be looking at that if I like it, right? Yep. But doesn't Facebook own that?
Well, so we're not pulling in social media interactions yet. What we are pulling in is really any piece of advertising you are exposed to that retailer owns across the entire digital ecosystem as well as the analog. So if you get a catalog, if you get a mailer, as well as if you see a display ad. No, that is if you see a display ad, you don't have to click. It's part of the IP components. We will be expanding into the social profile data. We will be expanding into actually voice of the customer. We want to know what products you say you like versus your behaviors are actually illustrating. Because there's real opportunity in reconciling that together.
So it's Minority Report.
It's a little Minority Report, right? We don't have the Red Bull thing yet, though.
So I'm kind of fascinated with the neuroscience side. You were talking about neuro, and I read a book called Neuromarketing, and it's all about marketing to the reptilian brain, and it's all emotional. So I see kind of the chasm between all the data that we collect within that side. I'm curious if you kind of tie that together.
Yeah, and actually I love that question. What you're seeing a lot more of is you're seeing a lot of black box BI. You're seeing a lot of vendors that have even been acquired recently by large marketing tech companies that just consume data and will spit out a result. That's not what we do. We actually curate, we design our models. Everything's built from scratch. And it's built from scratch because there needs to be an integrity to that model. If I am trying to get to churn probability, really what I need to do is I also need to look at seasonality as an example. You may look like you're about to attrite, but only because you shop me every spring and it's fall. So we design every model from scratch to get to very specific answers, but meet of the bell curve answers. We don't do custom. That's the other interesting piece. All the machine learning is based on meet of the bell curve data, which means that it's globally applicable for every client. The results of those models will be subtly different depending on the underlying data sets. But there is an integrity to everything that we design. And as such, the buzz is killing me right now because of all the hype cycle associated with machine learning and predictive analytics. But there is real value to be had, and thankfully, our clients can actually, they're slicing through the hype versus the value. So, and again, every model is custom designed, so I can't give you like a one-size-fits-all answer. But yeah, it's really kind of what machine learning I think was supposed to be all about.
Let's give it up one more time.
Want more secrets from inside the minds of entrepreneurs and innovators around the world? Subscribe to our YouTube channel here and click the link below. We'll send you our best interviews and strategies for growing your business.